session. I will be moderating this session today, the second session. And this session, we've had some very interesting nostalgic discussions last night as part of the variety program. And during this session today, I wanted that we would concentrate more on Petaro and Petarians and their contributions. We have, firstly, I'd like to invite Lt.Gen. SP Shahid Saab as the first speaker. Now, General SP Shahid Saab, I know that most of you are very well aware of him. There are a couple of things that have not been said about him, which I'll just add as an addendum. When SP Bhai retired from the army as the Corps Commander of Bahawalpur sector, he then took over a very important assignment. Many of us would like to get into the glitter one way or the other, but few of us really truly think of service and service to mankind. SP Bhai joined the Citizens Foundation as its chief executive. The Citizens Foundation has done a remarkable job of building close to nearly 300 schools across Pakistan where they are providing quality education. This is very much in line with the Petaro concept where we really want to promote education. Education is one of the most important aspects. And SP Bhai is continuing to provide that leadership role in the field of education. So without saying anything more and without any further introduction, I'd like to invite SP Bhai to come and share some of his thoughts on Petaro and education.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala khatamin nabiyyin. Very distinguished teachers, faculty, the distinguished alumni that is assembled here today from all over the globe, and very dear cadets, our bright future. Assalamu alaikum. I feel extremely privileged to be part of this Golden Jubilee celebrations of my alma mater, and at having been given this distinction to speak on this momentous occasion. I feel uniquely privileged to be a member of Petaro family and being a Petarian. As I said, it truly is a global family now. I want to acknowledge that Petaro gave me the platform and the launch pad to reach where I stand today. I do believe in my experience of life, starting from Petaro to today, that human life is governed by laws of nature. And anybody who thinks he can defy these laws is sadly mistaken. Because if you have in mind to build a two-story building, you lay a foundation accordingly. And subsequently, if you decide to raise that to a 4 or 5-story building, what happens? It will collapse, it will develop cracks, and it's not possible. So my advice at this stage to my young Petarians, the future of this country, is please work hard at this time while you lay the foundations of the future edifice you have in mind. This is the foundation building time. And when you build the foundations, you do take some precautionary steps that you will not have termites, that you will not have dampness. In other words, what your foundation need is values. The values that are going to endure you in the life ahead. The challenges of life that await you. I am what I am is all because of Petaro. Petaro is my identity. I feel extremely humbled by the respect and love I have received in this institution and from since yesterday. And I feel extremely grateful to my very worthy teachers who spoke good words for me. Thank you. I wish to talk about the pursuit of excellence and Petaro as an institute of excellence. Shukar Alhamdulillah, in these 50 years, we have established ourselves as a place of distinction and excellence. Petarians have excelled and are excelling in all walks of life. And as you've already heard, the alumni today, Shukar Alhamdulillah, sits at very distinguished positions, be in the political field, as scientists, as professors, in the armed forces. And it's my hope, inshallah, as I said yesterday, that soon Petaro shall give the first 4-star to the armed forces of Pakistan. As we look to the future 50 years, I am certain that Petaro hasn't got the best as yet. That the future which sits in the whites today at the back will bring greater laurels to Petaro in this country. It's only a question of your dedication and devotion. I would like to definitely suggest to you to make the best use of this opportunity that has come your way. You have one of the best environments, one of the best faculty, and therefore your job is to get the maximum advantage of this opportunity that has come your way. There are few things that we look at the future where we really want to receive that excellence that we are looking at. We need to really carry out an assessment for ourselves as to the areas that we can improve. Once upon a time, people used to say, sky is the limit. But today, people are saying, sky is not the limit. And they say that in the race for quality, there is no finish line. Therefore, we collectively as the alumni and you, the cadets, and the faculty who plays the most critical role is a question of assessment that if we have to become the best and the very best, what all do we need to do? We have a very strong foundation now, the foundation of this 50 years history with us. What we need to do is, and I suggest today, that we look at our curriculum more intimately, modernize it to the needs of tomorrow, not for today. And I think the alumni which sits here today has got a rich experience to be able to provide an input in this process. There's a requirement to also upgrade our way of teaching. I know it needs resources. And I think all institutions the world over look up to their alumni to be able to give back what they've taken from us. And therefore, I appeal to the alumni, including myself, to step forward to be able to bring the quality education that is available in the leading universities of the world. And I have no doubt and hesitation in saying that Petaro is and will remain the best, not in this country, the world over, because of its product. How do you judge any institution? You judge through its product. And we, the alumni, is the product. And tomorrow you, inshallah, who are currently the cadets of Cadet College Petaro, will be what people will assess the product to be. So please make sure that you leave no stone unturned to be able to reach those heights to where you are destined and to what Petaro is destined to be. And therefore, those of you who have had the opportunity of educating the best universities of the world, like Zulqadar, he went to MIT. And I'm very happy to say that one of my visits to the US when I was on a course at Harvard, I came across some very young, very bright Petarians who were studying in MIT.